Hi, this is Joel Persinger. I'm the Gun Guy. Thank you very much for watching my channel. I appreciate it. Listen, I've been getting a lot of questions lately from people asking me about advertising on gun channels and whether YouTube is actually stripping the gun channels of that advertising. Here's what I think is going on so I can answer the question. YouTube is really under the gun right now, no pun intended, because they're being picked on by the mainstream media over the idea that YouTube has videos that constitute hate content. I'm not sure what that means, but apparently they're being accused of that a lot, and as a result, a lot of major advertisers have pulled their advertising money from YouTube. They include, I think, AT&T, Coca-Cola, and a few others. Now, I'm not sure about, I thought I saw both of those companies say they were pulling their ads. So if you're from AT&T or Coca-Cola and you're not, I apologize, but I know a lot of them have. And that has affected YouTubers and creators for YouTube across the board, not just gun channels. The problem with gun channels is that we would be kind of in that politically incorrect area. And so I suspect that they've pulled the advertising from us because of that. And it is true that on our channel, I don't think any ads are running anymore. Even though all of our videos are monetized and eligible for advertising, I don't think there's any advertising running. If there are, they're very few and far between. In fact, let me put up a graph for you. You can see on this graph that there used to be quite a bit of traffic and monetized, we'd have 200,000, 250,000 views a month or 300,000 views a month that were monetized. And now you can see it's dropped to zero. We have none. So what that does for the channel is it takes away a source of revenue that allows us to do certain things, like buy equipment, like the lighting that we're using in here so that you can actually see me better. Or the audio equipment that makes the sound and the audio sound better. Or the multiple camera shots. We have a camera there and we have a camera there. And that means that we have to put up a separate tripod, a separate camera, and we have to invest in special equipment to be able to edit those things together to make a multiple camera shot work. It gives you more angles on what you're looking for. We also have to buy ammo and pay for range time. There's a whole lot of stuff that we have to do to invest in the channel to make it work. Those things all cost money, and we use that little bit of money we got from advertising revenue to do those kinds of things. Well, that's all dried up, and now it's pretty much out of my pocket to keep the channel going. So I wanted to first just answer the question and let you know what's happening. It's happening not just to GunGuyTV, but it's happening across the board to YouTubers everywhere, I think. And I think at some point or other, it'll turn around. Hopefully the money will come back and YouTube will, again, provide advertising on the channel. I don't know whether they will or not, but I hope they do. Fortunately for me and for GunGuyTV, we had already started diversifying, if you will, by looking for various different places we could put our eggs rather than having them all in one basket. And we had started some different ways to help fund the channel so that it doesn't die. And it's not going to die if I have anything to do with it. So here's a few things that you can do to help if you'd like. And yes, this is where I'm going to ask you to help us out financially with the channel. So I'm going to ask you for money, but not just to give me money for nothing. So let you understand there's a few things we've done to make it easy for you to help the channel and get some benefit. For example, we have a Patreon channel at this point, or Patreon page, and we've put some special content there for you. There's kind of an Instagram series of photos that go up on a regular basis and posts. There's also the podcast that comes out on the 5th and the 20th of every month. So we release it twice a month. That's a 30-minute audio podcast dealing with just guns and Second Amendment and issues that you might want to hear about or deal with. It's like a little radio show, and I understand from what my listeners are telling me that it's a pretty darn good one. You might want to check that out. There's also some custom videos and also behind-the-scenes videos. We're actually going to upload a behind-the-scene video today from the SKS video that we just shot recently at the Rainbow Range. Those things are all available on Patreon, and you can donate as little as $1 or as much as you want. And here's how Patreon works. I mean, the truth is, if 10% of my subscribers signed up on Patreon for $1 a month, we could easily fund the channel from now until doomsday every month without any problem at all. We'd be in perfect shape. So it doesn't take a whole heck of a lot. So if you only have $1 and you want to help out, you can go on Patreon, donate $1 a month. You'll never miss it. It'll be half or 1/3 of a cup of coffee at Starbucks or something. And it doesn't sound like very much, but it does help a lot. All right, here's another thing we've done. We've set up an Amazon affiliate store at GunGuy.tv. Now that's at GunGuy.tv/shop. But if you want to find it easily, you can just go to GunGuy.tv or GunGuyTV.com or GunGuyTV.net. Takes you all to the same site, and just click on the shop button in the menu, and that'll take you to our online store. All of the products from our online store are actually on Amazon. You would actually be purchasing the products from Amazon. We're just a portal and an affiliate, and what Amazon does is they give us a little commission every time somebody buys something on Amazon through our portal. So if you find a gun product or firearms product or something related to shooting on Amazon that you want to buy, I urge you come back to our portal at GunGuy.tv and buy it through there. Your price is going to be the same. Your shipping works. You still get the free shipping. Your Amazon Prime, all that stuff still functions because you're buying from Amazon. But it helps us a little bit because they give us a little commission. It doesn't change the price or the deal for you at all. So that helps us another way, is that little store. Now, a third thing that you can do is help out with our sponsors. One of our sponsors, which is Second Call Defense, is a company I've talked about since we started the channel 2 years ago, and for several years before that, I was telling my students about them without making a dime. I just did it because I really like them. But they got so many requests from the YouTube channel for service that they were wondering where it came from. We ended up having a conversation, and they offered to make us an affiliate. So at this point, and it's really helping us right now, at this point, if you were to sign up for Second Call Defense, which is the company I use and the one I recommend, not because they're paying me, but just because I recommend them, if you were to sign up with them through our little link on our website, then they give us a little commission every time that happens. It's not a lot, but again, it helps. I guess what I wanted to say to you is it doesn't take a lot to fund the channel, but we do need your help to do it. Now, if you don't want to do any of those things, but you just like to throw a tip in the jar one time or something, you can do that too. I don't generally mention that to people because I want to provide you value for anything that for any money that you give us, and that's what we're trying to do with the other things. But if that's what you want to do, you can go to our website at GunGuy.tv, or as I said, GunGuyTV.com or net. And just go to the top of the website, there's a button that says donate, and you can click on that. You can donate as little or as much as you want once or however many times you want to do it. And that would help us out too. If you don't want to do any of those things, you can help us out by doing what you're doing right now, which is watching our videos, sharing them, encouraging us to continue, and helping us out in the Second Amendment fight. All of those things work really well too. I'm very grateful that you watch the channel. I'm grateful that you've been so faithful in doing so. I thank you very much for sharing the videos and talking about the channel among your friends. It helps us get the channel to grow. So even if you don't give us a dime or buy anything from the store or sign up for Patreon, I'm just super, super grateful for your support. Thank you for that. But at least now you know what's going on and why things are becoming more difficult financially for channels. We invest a lot of money in this, and it does take quite a bit of money to run it. We're going to keep it going. I'm dedicated to that. And I have a feeling with a little of your help, it'll be able to grow and become even better as time goes by. Thank you again for watching. Thank you very much for your time. I hate to bore you with money stuff. It's always kind of a drag to have to do that. But I'm grateful that you listened. Have a terrific week, and be safe.